Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Austin Eckler.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Colts.
Garoppolo again. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Indianapolis.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Eckler. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. With 18 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Able to connect with Mims. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
First down, Colts.
Garoppolo on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead.
Makes the score.
An extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Taken in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it. Back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Just a yard to go here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Intercepted by the Colts.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He dumps it to Eckler underneath, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Austin Eckler. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there. 1st down.
32-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hurts. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. On 1st down, Hurts got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The 11-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Escaping the pressure, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Colts 13, Eagles 7.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, six-point game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. On first down, Garoppolo. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Garoppolo's pass.
3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
The kick is good.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
But that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Eagles 7.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Butker is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he will find his man on the outside. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And oh, he coughed it up, and the Colts pick it up. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
He's got this one completed to Mims. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo forced out to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, But how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and the Colts pick it up.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Colts 37, Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Washington.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake.
To Henry.
A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? They bring the pressure as he gets this one away. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. K'Lavon Chaisson. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Second and
off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and...
They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
4-yard loss.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the football will come out to the 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
56 to Mike. 56 to 70.
Escaping the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again.
Jalen Hurts.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Butker now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Eagles.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And that will go out of the back of the end zone. Way too much mustard. Not a good punt, and it will come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the football will come out to the 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
It's Eckler again.
And the Eagles 9 yards on.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. K'Lavon Chaisson. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Indianapolis, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.